first joined social media, I was 13 years old, joining Instagram.
Like 12 or 13, I can't really remember exactly how old, but it was TikTok.
Joined social media on Snapchat.
Social media has helped me with providing a way to connect with friends and family.
Social media has helped me by like communicating with my peers and like things with school. So like I run the social media account for our spirit committee at my school, and I'm like the president of that. Like that is my job.
I would say social media has helped me by staying connected with my peers and inspiring me with new ideas or just inspiration in general.
Social media has helped me stay in touch with my friends and family that live in other states.
Social media is a valuable resource when coming down to mental health because it's allowing us teenagers to stay informed about various topics from current events to educational content, allowing us teenagers to stay informed.
The social media has given me a lot of like connections with other people, but it's definitely impacted my mental health. I feel like the biggest one for me is definitely like being hyper aware of how everyone else is like looking or acting or eating, like all of those different things.
Social media has impacted my mental health by just comparing myself to other people I see on platforms.
I don't let social media impact my mental health because I know that not everything is perfect in the influencers' lives.
Overall, the amount of time I think I spend on my device is approximately about 5 to 7 hours throughout the day.
I spend a lot of time on my device every day. I probably spend like, depending on if it's like a school day or a weekend, like on a school day I probably spend like 4 to 5 on like my personal like phone. I mean, I'm definitely on a screen way more than that because most of my stuff is online. But like on weekends it's closer to like 8. Like I'm just like always on my phone. I'm always watching something. I always have something in the background. I always have like music or a video or a podcast playing. Like I don't like silence. I feel like that's like one of the other things. Like I can't do silence anymore.
I spend around 5 hours a day on my devices.
I spend about 5 to 6 hours a day on my phone.
A piece of advice that I have for an adult about the digital era that we're in currently is to take time out of their day to understand what platforms and what trends that their teenagers are using.
Many adults think that us teenagers just rot away on our phones for hours on end, but in reality we can actually be learning things instead of just sitting in front of a TV for hours learning nothing.
And some advice for adults on this new digital era would be that not all social media is bad. It's important to set up your own algorithm.
My advice is to just make sure that whatever a kid is hearing online is not something that they're necessarily hearing at home. So a lot of like online stuff is like you have to be this one certain way and you have to act this one certain way. And there's also a lot of negativity. There's a lot of things that kids can see they don't necessarily need to, or like that will impact them negatively. Like they might not be in the right state of mind to be learning about a variety of different things. But like just making sure that like, home and like your connection with them is still like positive and genuine, and it's not just like surrounding social media. Like life is so much more than that, even for us, like even in a very digital age. And it like matters to have conversations that don't have to deal with what we're seeing on the internet.